All right, we're gonna run right into it as soon as it turns green.
That's right. Sometimes good things take time.
There is someone for everyone. We're the Jetpack Superheroes. We are here for you. On today's show, we have Kermit's voice lost. We also have Mac and Cheese Chemicals, a 13th Doctor Who. Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather have a press conference 4 times in a row. We also have Paul's birthday present, some hornets, and a singer. All this and more on the next Jetpack Supercast. All right, big day, huge day, always another day.
Oh, today is an amazing day. Thanks for joining us again on the Jetpack Supercast.
David, I feel like it means less when you say that 2 times in one day. But
I don't know what you thought. That was the first time, Paul.
So we had a little technical glitch. So this is the round 2 of the Jetpack Supercast. Better than the first, I'm sure.
The first one wasn't that good. This one I feel great about. This one you can actually hear us. It's so awesome.
Yeah, like
Audio problem.
Yeah.
You believe
That's
that?
right.
Audio problem on a podcast?
How's that going to
Fiona,
happen?
can you hear us this time?
Of course you can.
I hope so.
Nobody will.
I hope so.
See, everybody's left. You know what?
David, the party. You are
These
the
guys
only
are
one at the
silent.
party.
Charlie Chaplin, they're not that funny, so sitting down, talking to microphones.
We're trying this new experimental thing. It's called podcasting without actual noise.
Yeah.
It's-
We call it vodcasting. We just do the
Avant-garde.
video,
It's kinda like
no
silent.
audio. That's what we do.
yeah.
Now, we've had a lot of day. We
Yeah.
started very early today. We had a lot of stuff go on.
That's what I was saying. My hair was all bushy.
Yeah,
And
it's very ridiculous.
we were crawling through the woods to get the perfect shots because we were filming these movies. Filming shots. That's right.
Shots is something different.
Sharks. How's he get these sharks in the woods?
This is the late night version of the
PG.
podcast.
Shots of the brain.
Who would do that?
Guys, that's in the woods sharding. That's not.
If Paul sharts in the middle of the woods and nobody's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound.
Oh boy.
You bushy head boy, you.
True story is yes.
All right. All right.
Awesome.
So hopefully the audio is coming through all right.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be
We're
good.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
We'll fix it another time.
Happens.
So we did a lot. We started our video.
Mm-hmm.
Started our short film.
Yeah.
Our film, as we might say, if we were trying to be very
episodes.
fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use that so people can get an idea as to what the TV show is going to look like.
Yes.
It's nice to have a pilot that doesn't suck.
Yeah, exactly.
So instead of having a pilot episode and everybody's like, man, that was a half an hour of crap. No, we're going to give you 5 to 10 minutes of awesome.
That's
And
the
that way
plan.
our pilot can start off good. And then
Nice,
we
short,
go,
and sweet.
It was too
Exactly.
short. That's not a bad complaint.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Which one of us is going to be recasted? Because there's always the one character that you find out, like, oh my goodness, this famous actor played this character for one episode in the pilot, and they said he wasn't good enough, and they booted him. And then you get, you get those kind of stories. So I wonder if we'll have
That is true.
I wonder if we'll have a new David eventually.
With any luck.
It is possible. Zinger.
That is true. No, we almost lost David in the filming.
Oh, what point?
When we had David pick up the car bumper.
Oh God! Oh my
There's a
God!
car
Might as well
bumper.
start from the Hornet story first.
That's a good one.
As we're trying to get this prop of a car bumper out of bushes, and you pull it away, and you hear rustling in the bushes, you look back and see a bunch of hornets flying around the bush.
There were so many hornets flying around that I actually thought mice were running around under the brush, or like birds or something. It was the sound of a million insects flying angrily.
What was that? There was 4 hornets nests.
There was more than 4 hornets nests. And we got that video. We're going to try to put that up. The video of just the hornet's nest after we had already squished half of them.
Because I was curious, seeing the hornets flying around in that grassy area. I'm like, wait, is the nest in there? Is it in the thing I just pulled out of there? Where is the nest?
At one point, Paul says, David, are you allergic to hornets? David goes,
Just
nope.
asking.
So we're just like, all right, keep shooting.
I was gonna say, I love the fact that David didn't even stop. He's just like, give me that bumper. Here we go. Like, David, you've got hornets nests literally hanging off of this thing.
Which once I turn it around, I'm like, oh, there's like 5 nests in this. I'm like, oh crap.
It was so bad that
We
I
had to
turned to
stop
Paul.
it.
Paul and I were discussing, like, all right, what do you think of the lighting for the shot? What do you think of this, the background for the shot? We're like, you know what I think we should do is walk away from this whole swarm of angry hornets. Like, let's leave those guys be, because that's when we first noticed them.
Mhm. Yeah.
We were so focused on our craft that we were like, we don't even notice that there's a million really angry bugs. They had actually formed into a swarm of a hand, and they were ready to like flick us. They were going to flick us from like the hand.
But my favorite part of this story is the fact that without context, all the internet knows right now is that we were literally rummaging for garbage.
You're trying to find those cars.
You know, sometimes
I'll
Hornet
fill this
nest.
one, Paul. We wanted to make sure our pilot didn't suck.
That is our main.
We didn't say it was going to make sense.
the
Authentic.
nicest garbage.
You're
Yes.
gonna have to check it out. You're gonna have to check it out. We'll have that up probably like towards the end of the summer.
Yeah,
Not right
yeah.
now.
No,
But
I was
things
gonna
are in the
say,
working stages.
We can't really make a commitment
Right.
per se at the
Especially
moment.
with we had planned to film all day today.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We were gonna film all day today, and then we began playing Three Stooges.
It was really fun.
With the sink. Somebody upstairs in my house had busted the nozzle off from the sink,
And
and it shot up like in the
Like a
actual
geyser.
cartoon. It
Flying
geysered up,
Yeah.
hit the top of the kitchen window.
you had a cool fountain
It
for
was
like
really neat.
10 minutes. Though.
Yeah.
And then I had a cool water effect in the basement.
You did have a cool waterfall.
Yep, I had
Yeah.
a pretty cool water effect. And then
Just like how John yells down, David, like I need you to shut off the water up here. I'm like, I'll go under the sink, all right?
Hey, come on,
Yeah.
David, our resident handyman.
And so I go upstairs to expect like this little leak and there's just this geyser of water. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
meanwhile, I had the Tupperware like
Covering the spout
I
the whole
literally.
time.
I'm gonna admit this. This is not my finest moment. Before I figured out, I'll take a Tupperware and just deflect all of the water back into the sink like I'm not an idiot. I did try the thing that everybody tries,
What is that?
and I put my finger on it. This is kind of, and it's just spraying
It's just
through my
hitting you in the
finger, just
face.
hitting me in the face, shooting across.
I just
the
hear
finger.
John yell, my
This is
thumb
a good-
didn't work, my thumb didn't
That
work.
that wasn't good. That's a bad thing.
Put your thumb on it, John.
Like, man, David, come up here and just put your face over it. It's really hot.
Just start drinking.
Of course, it was a hot side too.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
man.
coming
yeah.
out at like 200 degrees. I was kind of covering it up with
Yeah.
a bucket, shooting it back into the sink. I'm like, David, try to turn the knobs. And David's like, it's not shutting off. Like, well, this sucks. Gonna make a big mess anyway. It's gonna run downstairs in my basement, shut all off down there. I run down to the basement. Like, I don't even know where these stupid levers are. Uh-oh. Hello, Mom.
Help me.
Do you know where the knobs are in my house? I know you had this, like, you guys had some stuff to do with the knobs. And she's like, oh, sweetiekins, of course. I'll be right up.
I have never heard your mom
Nah,
talk.
that was-
That's what you said word for word. I'm
She was
sure.
actually like 18 cigarettes in for the day. She's like, okay, sweetiekins, listen. You're such an idiot. I can hear my dad yelling, I have no son in the background. Like, he's an idiot, moron. Idiot,
But then,
moron.
you know what? I'm impressed actually because I came in and I wasn't paying attention to exactly what was going on. I knew something commotion, but I figured I was best to stay behind.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. Stay out of the kitchen. But your dad comes
Falls
I-
down here,
at
scrolling his
one
phone,
point,
Buddhist.
and I heard him berating you about the knobs, even though you had never had any experience on this.
Right.
It was like you should have just known what you were doing.
You already know.
Well, the one file on the
Should've
left,
already
you,
known.
you turn on the way, it's all the way on. I didn't even know that. Okay.
He says, you have the knob all the way open. I'm like, yeah, Dad, that's because when I shut it, it started leaking everywhere. So I turned it the other way. That's what normal people do. They turn it the other way after it leaks all over the place one way.
It's a big
Doesn't matter what side I went to, it was still shooting a fucking fountain from my sink. Like I was in the middle of Las Vegas.
After you
at a nice
found
hotel.
the lever to shut the water off, though, I didn't. Paul goes in the bathroom. He was like, "Oh, the ceiling's kind of leaking." I walk in, it's pouring down the side behind the toilet. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
You had a really cool rainforest cafe.
It is
Oh
very
yeah,
delicious.
yeah. I'm just looking up. I'm like, that's leaking from somewhere. That's not good.
I feel good about it.
And
Feel
that's just
good about what
pouring
I've
down the
done.
side of the
It's
wall.
all stuff that can be fixed.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Nothing
good
to
news.
do, right.
And
But
we
I
still
can't
got
fix
some filming in. So
That was the only thing I was sad about is I didn't get on tape. What happened was I realized it was comedically shooting up. I was laughing. I was not even yelling or screaming. Most people in their house is filling up with water and things are breaking. They go, oh, filth, foul, filth, foul, filth, and they like, just yell a bunch of F words. Instead, I was laughing so hard because it really did shoot up.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I wanted to be like Mo, Larry, and Curly. So I turned to David. I was like, David, boom, and he put his hand up like that real quick, and then like Nana was slipping and sliding,
And then I
on
just
the-
went,
on
yep,
all
yep,
the stuff around it, and she went.
I don't believe this. I don't believe any of this.
Maybe just Nana slipped. But everything else,
Why?
That I do
Nana
believe.
just slipped. Everything else is not. I call my mom. Mom, can you please just come up? I need a Nana wrangler. Like, we need to get there before we have a slip and slide.
Yep.
Really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done that. It should have been like at the dorm rooms when you just put the dish soap
And
down on
just
the floor.
ride it
Just
out.
run it. Just run it with a boogie board. Who cares? I'm gonna go do that in my wife's closet right now.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's all
what the hell
filled
are we
up.
doing right now,
I
huh?
just want an indoor pool. I didn't know I wanted it in my bedroom, under my bed, and in my closets. You never know what that.
Man, if you had $1 million, is an indoor pool like one of the first purchases you'd make?
First, actually, if I had $1 million, $1 million, the first thing I'd do is shove it in a bank and just live off the interest and never have to work again.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yes,
That'd
that's
be
a
my
great
first
one.
plan.
Yeah.
That's my first plan. Then I'd
Yeah.
do stupid stuff with the interest.
Yeah.
I would lodge bread.
Yeah.
Do it right.
That's a good one.
I know you're supposed to be like, I would buy a Bugatti. Like, no,
Oh, yeah.
it's more than $1 million.
I'm gonna buy 20,000 cars.
that's
Well,
the
you
thing.
blow your money.
That's what really saddens me. Like, if you're at a party and you ask, what'd you do with $1 million? Like, probably buy a Lamborghini. Like, all right. And I buy a house for my friend and a house for my mom and a house for my other friend and a house for. Yeah, how much do you think $1 million is? Like, this is not as much as you think.
Yeah.
You better just lodge it.
Yeah,
Just
seriously.
lodge bread.
You know, because I
What
know
would you do, Paul? I'm curious.
what would I do? I would do what I did today and just take all my money and throw it onto David.
Okay.
Just make it rain
Try
on
to
him.
bury him.
I would then have $2 million at that point.
But I would
have mine in his.
Okay. David thinks he's getting paid. That's cute.
It seemed pretty fun.
That's cute. David thinks he's getting paid. David, all right, let's play the game. We've done
Oh,
this
this
before.
again.
Last time we said, what would you do with $100,000? David was like, I buy a house.
yeah.
I know he said $20,000, right?
Yeah, it was a
$20,000.
$2,000 house I was gonna buy.
It's a little
$20,000,
tiny
no,
house.
buy a little
Yeah.
tiny house.
It was a little.
All right,
It was a
Davio,
Monopoly house.
please enlighten the people again. This is not even something we wrote down on our list of stuff we're supposed to talk about. But what would you buy with $1 million household dollars?
$1 million household bucks.
Paul and I are gonna make a bet. 1 second, Paul. We're gonna lean over. We're gonna decide how fast you think he would actually spend it.
Oh, it's
I think it'd be gone in less than a year.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
listen to
even
what
think
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
buy.
keep it for a month.
Wouldn't make it a month. Okay. All right. What do you got, David? What would
I
you buy?
Get this. Brand new truck.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the next vehicle. The
Okay,
rest
about
would go in the bank
40,000,
and live out
50.
the interest. Because that actually is a good way to do this. And I had thought of that before.
You know what the problem is, John?
I taught him how to live.
Yep. You gave him the answer first. Damn it. Oh, man.
I'm sorry I was logical,
I broke
but I
my
do want a
house
new
out.
truck, though.
I do want to buy a truck. I'd spray paint it 18 different colors.
Then I put it in the bank.
I'd put Pig Hunter on it. Fill it with jerky. Then what I do? I get a kid's pool. I drag it behind. That way I have a car pool. You can't listen to it, but I'm actually moving my eyebrows. Somebody give me an effect while I move my eyebrows.
The reason I bring up that question is because I know we were going to talk about the Floyd Mayweather Conor
Yes,
McGregor,
right.
the whole press conference thing. And to me, they've had a 4 press conference tour, and it's basically just been listening to two guys talk about what they're going to buy with their money
That's true.
that you're going to give to them when
And
you
they
watch
do
the fight.
they do keep on calling one another bitch.
They do. That's their favorite thing.
It's
the biggest
Both
trash
of
talk
them
thing.
call one another bitch. Over and over and over again.
and over again. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more to that.
You know, I'm realizing now how bad Mayweather is at selling a fight. Because he goes up after Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor does like a stand-up routine. With the word
shooting
bitch
guns.
1,000 times.
And
And then Mayweather's like,
yeah,
hard work. Yeah. It's like, is this Little John or Littler John? Because he's a lot smaller.
See, the thing is, there's a lot to pick on for Floyd Mayweather. There's not as much to pick on for Conor McGregor.
Right. He's just making money.
So Floyd's just coming out, and the only thing he can say is, "I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna smack you up. I'm gonna smash you. I've got more money." Yeah. Whereas Conor McGregor has just so much more to work with. He can talk about illiteracy. He can talk about.
In fact, he does. I like when he's like, this kid over here is dressed like a 12-year-old break dancer. Just your age. And he goes, why do you even have a school bag with you? You can't read.
Yeah. See, my
Okay,
favorite
that's
thing though.
funny.
My favorite thing is Conor McGregor is good. He finds creative ways to do things. I loved when he pretended to mix up Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Jr.
Right.
That was so funny.
Did you see when Senior went into his press conference?
That's what I'm
after?
saying.
Yes.
And he is,
playing that game.
Yeah, he's like, which one is this? The junior or the
The
senior?
problem is
yeah.
Senior mixed up who was Junior and Senior because Senior proceeded to try to challenge McGregor to a boxing match the next day. And then even Conor McGregor was like, I'm fighting with an old man. I'm not trying to fight with an old man.
Yeah.
And he's like, see, I'm fast. I'm fast. And like, he's an old man punching.
Yeah.
So everybody in the crowd's like, woo, yeah.
The thing is, those old man boxers, they can't stop. They
CTE.
need that. They need to show you how fast they can hit still.
Right.
How much they can still go.
And then they don't drink enough calcium and their bones break. They like wonder why they threw their shoulder out throwing a punch. What'd you do? Shadow box.
I'll tell you, that's
Shadow
one.
win?
That's one reality show that I would watch. Is if they took
the
I
Mayweathers?
was just saying, like a bunch of old boxers and put them into one house
I
together.
feel like we've seen that. So we would have honestly we loved the idea of it for the Wrestling Network.
Yep.
When they had all of the
That's
old
true.
Legends House, and then you
That's what
find
it was
out
called, Legends
old
House, yeah.
people. No offense if you're listening, we love you. But sometimes old people aren't as exciting. It doesn't translate to television.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Like, what might it be exciting to the older crowd does not translate that well to a 20-minute highlight reel of the week.
That is a very, very good point.
That's the part that kind
Yeah.
of stinks. Is it
kind
doesn't
of a-
really work as well.
Mm.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
I don't want to be sad anymore. But no, yeah, Conor McGregor and Mayweather, they've been pretty entertaining with this press conference thing. I've not seen 4 press conferences for a fight in my life.
I can't remember a time.
Yeah,
I can't remember a time. 4 back-to-back, 4
a little bit
cities.
too much. A little bit too much of the same
Overkill.
thing over and over.
You
again.
mean you're not sure yet if the guy's a bitch? And then
I
you
just
have to be told,
I need to know a little bit more about his bitchiness.
is the man a bitch? And why? Please tell me
It is funny to
500
see-
words or less.
It is funny to see kind of say a bunch of trash talk and stuff. It's all funny, and then Mayweather's just like, yeah, bitch, yeah.
It's not what you think it is.
No,
It's not as entertaining.
I mean, is he just saying that over and over again?
It's like when you have the 2 kids at the lunch tables fighting. And you're like, all right, these 2, they, and then like the next day they come back and they say the same jokes, and then the next day they come back and say, and you're like, guys, you either shut up or fight. I'm done listening to you 2 idiots. One of you throw a punch or not, and just knock it off.
but they
That's how I
will.
feel like this build-up.
We
is.
have
but
a
the luckiness
guarantee.
is, I've been promised
That punches will be
they will
thrown.
throw punches,
That's right.
and then they'll bitch about it for years afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that's coming too. Don't forget, mark my words, the Jetpack Supercast said it first. They will complain and bitch and just cry about whatever happens, no matter the outcome. Somebody will still think they're the greatest.
Oh, that's for
somebody
sure.
will not be.
That's for absolutely sure.
They're never gonna go take that away.
But I feel bad. I feel bad for Floyd Mayweather. You know, he can't come up with anything good. You know what happened? He probably ate too much
in the head too many times.
Oh, that's a possibility. That's a
That'll
real
kinda do it to
possibility.
you,
But
yeah.
I, but I raise you this: maybe he ate too much boxed macaroni and cheese as a kid.
I heard that. I did hear that. Yes.
They do. They say that eating the the Kraft macaroni and cheese that
Yeah.
all kids eat.
Robert Kraft, the Patriots wizard
Yeah,
that got Tom Brady.
the man who created a dynasty.
I think anytime we say Tom Brady from now on, we should just pose like that. People listening, what we did is we tried to look up and to our right and tried to look all stoic, like we were on a stamp. Why is it that people look so great on stamps?
That's a good question.
You ever notice that? You never take a bad picture and put it on a stamp? Just once, I would like to look at a stamp and then the post office and have somebody be like,
What's with the
did
scowl
she
on their
seriously
face
try
right
to make
now?
the Chewbacca sound
You know what I'd
while
love if
making
they
a stamp post?
They should start making stamp posts based on famous mugshots.
Oh.
I would buy those, and I bet
Like a
you
Jimi
David
Hendrix?
would buy those.
Be cool to have
like
that,
a Nick
yeah.
Nolte sort of, all those guys.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
A
kinda
little
neat.
side. Yeah.
I don't know if they
The
could get
mugshot
the,
stamp collection.
but,
Cool to have that.
Who would
yeah.
get the rights though? Would the county office of? I don't know.
I don't know.
Words in
Yeah.
police world there.
I'm not
with,
sure.
With the
The correctionals
police
office,
corrections
maybe.
Would
Maybe
they get
you know what?
that?
Maybe the money could go into the correctional system.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Well, I'll work on this idea.
Privatized jails.
That's right.
Oh
but-
wait, they already.
Yeah,
Let's not do
that's
that.
already happened. But we got to tell the people before they're shoveling. They've got their spoon in their Kraft macaroni and cheese right now, and we just told them, don't eat
Oh,
that
by the
macaroni
way.
and cheese. But we didn't tell them why yet.
And if I could just say the headline that came from that. So we always just choose stories based off the headlines. That's what you do. The chemicals that are not safe for your child's toys have been found in your mac and cheese.
What I didn't like about that headline is it assumes that only children eat Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. You feel a little left out?
Yeah, which I know is not. I know that is not true. But
That's true. I do love the blue box blues every now and then. I get them.
Oh, you have to.
But they've got. I don't even know how to pronounce what they've got. It's called the phthalates.
I don't
Phallic
know.
objects?
I don't know.
No, it's got something in it. It's got
Platelets.
something bad. Platelets. That's the
something
word.
bad.
David always coming through with the
David with
words.
words. David with words twice.
And they say that those are bad. They stun your brain, I guess, or they do. Yeah, what is it? They.
I guess it. They said a couple of things. It mangles sexual organs.
That's terrifying.
That's
That's a very
That was
violent
one
way
of
to
them.
put it. I'm sorry. Let me try another way. It ruins the growth of your reproductive organs.
Yeah.
okay. That's a good way to put it.
Because
That's just how my
mental
brain
health,
reads.
I'm very sure is another one.
Mangles is a little bit too strong.
So
That's weird.
So
So
we
we
got
got.
people getting that visual, not while they're driving. And it also it ruins brain growth
Oh my goodness.
and something about the chemicals in your brain. And they do. I don't know. I eat too much.
So
macaroni.
we've got
I
it.
don't know
We've
what
got
happened.
it.
I'm not an ichthyologist.
We've got a dumb generation with small peepees. Oh boy.
Yeah. We're basically
Thanks, Kraft.
We're basically like Planet Fitness
Mm.
before like the new Planet Fitness accepts everybody. We're basically Gold's Gym from the 1980s. Oh, Kraft macaroni! You taste so good, but you're so bad.
But you know, I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. I'm not too worried. I
It's almost
ate plenty
sad.
of Kraft macaroni and cheese. I did not. I did not have any small brains or a small willy.
David, did you eat a lot of Kraft mac and cheese?
No, not definitely.
No?
You know what I feel sad about?
What's
I don't
that?
want to bring it up since it's like it's not appropriate, but I'm just gonna think. Imagine, even with all my gifts,
Mm-hmm.
what if I could have been even more
It could have
gifted?
been. You know what? You're a fan of Mountain Dew, right?
That's what I'm saying.
That
that
yellow
make my
dye
brain
number
grow?
5.
Does my brain grow better that way?
No, it's supposed to kill
I'm
off
thinking
your
how
yeah.
brilliant I am. How gifted.
You could have been something else, man.
And
You
then
could have been
I could have
something
been a
else.
damn Einstein,
Mm-hmm.
which is the real way to pronounce it.
The good news is, I don't know if. I hope that they're not putting it in the character macaroni and cheese because everybody knows the characters taste better than the regular ones anyway.
Right.
The little shapes collect the cheese.
right.
And so I only buy the characters, and I hope that that's saving me.
The cheese I feel is more viscous when you have a nicer shape.
Man, I go boring with that. I get just the plain noodle every time.
David, you
The
buy
pasta.
the store brand. You don't even buy Kraft macaroni and cheese. You buy crap macaroni and cheese.
Do you know my groceries?
Jetpack Supercast brought to you by Kraft Macaroni and Cheese.
You're buying the crab mac and cheese. I'm
If
buying
it's
them
brown,
shapes.
eat it down, okay?
I'm buying them shapes over there.
Did you get Veggios? Is that what you had? Did you have Veggios? Are you that kid? What's this? I don't know. The government donated it. It's Veggios. Have at it, pal. It's better than the government cheese. Soy cheese. Mmm. What's for dinner?
Good stuff.
That makes me sad, though. That makes me almost as sad as if I was the voice of Kermit the Frog and
And then you
got
were fired.
How the hell do you fire Kermit the Frog?
That's what I didn't understand about that.
Well, yeah,
I
I
found that
wonder
weird.
what he did wrong. I wonder why they had complaints against.
he was
he-
just sad about it. I don't know. They didn't even tell him.
Yeah, but it seems like Kermit the Frog he's been pretty successful for the last
he seems
Yeah.
like he's done
20
well.
years.
This guy's only done the voice since the 90s.
Sure, that's still a
And
long
the guy
time.
before him, it was worse than fired. He died.
Yeah, he also was the
So-
creator,
Well, yeah, that's the truth. Is he made
Yeah.
a guy, voiced him, and then he died.
and then he died. Yeah,
It's kind of sad.
it's sad.
It is very sad.
Jim
'Cause
Henson.
Jim Henson
Yeah.
was the guy that
Rest
did it.
in peace.
And now he's got this other guy. He comes along. He's like, "Look, I'm gonna take over for Jim
Somebody had
in
to.
Jim's honor." And everybody's like, "Yeah, okay." And then they go, "Now you're fired."
Only
You're fired
27 years
27
after the
years
fact.
You're done. You're just not cutting it.
We're gonna need more out of you.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here, and I'm gonna be fired. Oh,
I know that PBS is hurting, and I know that Sesame
might be
Street
why.
is hurting.
That could be why.
They recently partnered with HBO. I guess, did you know this? HBO is kicking back money to PBS to make Sesame Street, and the episodes are airing now first on HBO.
At 10,
Oh.
at 10 o'clock at night
Probably.
with an R rating.
Yeah, right as the lead into Game of Thrones.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I hear that show has everything.
Hmm.
Don't watch it.
I've heard similar things.
It's not safe
Yeah.
to watch with grandma.
That is correct.
Even though that was quickly followed by, it's got something for everyone.
Grandma probably liked it.
I don't
though.
think that means what you think it means.
But yeah, so this guy though, he's devastated. I read that he said he came out and said that he's devastated about being fired.
Wouldn't you be if your whole claim to fame was you get to voice one of the most iconic characters in not just children but in all of entertainment history?
That'd be pretty sad.
And it wasn't that you were like, you're not gonna make that decision. I gotta choose to just be done and retire.
They just told you no.
They're like, nah, you get the hell out of here. Don't let the door hit you with your good Lord's butcher. Get your green tail on out.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's sad. It's very sad.
Mm.
I feel bad for him.
I know.
It's just not easy voicing Green. You think he made a shit ton of money though?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think he can go on, write a book, make even more money?
Oh yeah.
Do you think
he's
can
gonna be
go
okay?
and make appearances and make even more money now that his whole schedule's freed up? He can go on a whole talking tour.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he's gonna be fine then. So not as sad
Documentary
for him.
time. Yeah.
Not as sad for him. You know who else is on a happier note?
Who's that?
The 13th Doctor Who.
Yes. You know, they're
Congratulations to Miss Whittaker.
Yes. Was it Jodie Whittaker? Is her name?
I remembered it only because the middleweight champion of the shallow.
Was it Robert Whittaker? It doesn't
yes.
matter. It doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about him.
Sorry.
No. Jodie Whittaker, 13th Doctor. People are loving the idea that it's a woman doctor
Right.
for the first time.
And I didn't want to tell them. They're like, oh my God. One lady says, as my whole life, I never thought a woman could be a doctor. And I wanted to say, did you know that Dr. Quinn was in fact the medicine woman?
I don't think they meant that, John.
Long time ago. Dr. Quinn, the lady that was the Gerber baby.
Is that
Jane
really
Goodall.
true?
That might be a...
All of these things you're saying, I don't think
None of that last one's true.
No, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, the lady that played her, was the Gerber baby.
Oh, I didn't know
True
that.
story.
That's cool.
Wow.
Might have been Jane Goodall.
That's the one that went to the monkeys.
Yeah, it could have been her.
She went. That doesn't make sense.
I'm sure she has another name, like something Liz Seymour.
Sure.
All right, I'll be honest. I'm making up names now because I don't know.
I
But
can tell when you
definitely
get on the
Dr.
ropes.
Quinn. Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, Gerber baby.
Yeah.
She was a medicine woman, but she was actually a doctor.
But this is a Doctor Who. It's different. Okay.
That's true.
This is a time traveling man, woman. Could be both now.
Time traveling being
Yeah.
called
There
a
we go.
Time Lord. Good enough. Did my research.
I don't know
You're
anything about Doctor Who. This is not my domain.
All I know is
I don't either.
so when somebody is a fan, they call themselves a Whovian.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I know that 'cause somebody says, "Are you a Whovian?" And I was like, I don't agree to shit I don't know.
You know what I know about
I know
Doctor
that
Who? The show has this incredible superpower of the ability to make sure that anyone that watches it can never shut the hell up
Yes.
about it.
That's true. That is true.
It almost feels like anytime you meet somebody and they watch Doctor Who, they're like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Paul. I'm John. By the way, do you watch Doctor Who?"
I like to think of it as it's the CrossFit of television.
Yeah.
How do you know if a person that does CrossFit's at your party?
Hey, I do
Wait
CrossFit.
10 seconds.
Exactly.
It's not
That's
even a
it.
joke.
Yep.
It's just the rules to live by.
So Doctor Who is very similar in that way, and I feel like that kind of ties me away from the show. It makes me not want to get into it a little bit because just that whole scenario around it. But maybe I'll check it out. Maybe this 13th Doctor's got something for me. Maybe
I think I found Doctor Who on Netflix
Mhm.
when I had watched everything else on Netflix.
You
be
do.
honest.
You watch a lot of British stuff
I watch
too.
a lot of crazy
Yeah.
things that are from another country because I like their humor a little bit better.
True, yeah.
Because I feel as though we've got the same thing over and over in America. And that's why we're here to try to change that.
That's true.
You're welcome, America. We're going to try to bring the funny.
But when that same thing is Paul Blart Mall Cop, can you really complain?
Yes. Yes, I can. Because Paul Blart Mall Cop 2
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Made
right.
it-
I got a
made
sequel.
it so-
I forgot I got to see.
made it so I could. And Zookeeper was just Paul
Oh,
Blart
yeah.
Mall Cop in the zoo.
Yep.
Good move on his part.
And Parenthood and Parenthood 2 was just Zookeeper 3 and 4.
Which was
Because
Paul Blart.
Zookeeper got a sequel as well.
Awesome. Good
Yep.
job.
Yep, good for them. And
Yeah.
I'm happy for it. If I ever meet them in person, I'll say, yeah, way to do the system right.
And that's something else.
Did it
Is
right.
what's his name? What's the actor's name in that show?
Oh, Kevin James.
Kevin James has this amazing ability to remake all of his same stuff. Like he
Over
just
and over.
he was famously on King of Queens,
Yeah.
Like, where he played a character of being an overweight, funny, kind of lovable
married
Yep.
man.
Yep.
And then
Goofy
he went
dude.
and he made his new show called Kevin Can Wait, where he plays
He's
an overweight, lovable
married man,
husband.
Right,
lovable,
goofy
yep.
guy.
He has a different wife in this show. However, they found a way, against all odds, to write that wife out of the show and insert the wife from King of Queens into that show. That is unbelievable. If
You know your
that's the
show
heist
is
of the
almost
century.
done. When you go, all right, look, let's just make it a totally new show. If you don't cancel us, we'll make a totally new show. Maybe Kermit should have been like, if you don't cancel me, what I will do is I'll be an entirely different person. I'll be a bad guy. I'll talk like this.
Wait, they did a
They
movie where
changed it.
Kermit was a bad guy. Well, his
Oh,
like twin
crap.
Muppets
That's
two.
why American television will keep on doing the same thing. I shouldn't be able to write it that fast. Not good. Work harder, America. Work a little bit harder. You gave us Napoleon Dynamite. Now stop it.
You're done.
Now stop it. That's enough out of you. We've done enough out of us.
I was gonna say, I think the people are saying that to
Enough
us
out of
right
us.
now. But no, it's been lovely chat.
No, I really
As
quick, if I
always.
could just talk about Paul's birthday present
Oh yeah.
really fast. Paul is a little bit tired today,
Yes.
as he was given a birthday present. He's got a splitting mall.
For those of you who don't know what that is, because I sure as hell wouldn't have known what that was until I saw it. It's like a big giant wedge of an axe. It's almost like a hammer axe.
It's a big heavy axe.
John found the perfect way to get me to do work for him while presenting it as
You
a
want to know the best part is I actually went in my house and my uncle was like, "What is going on out there?" I was like, "I'm just being Huck Finn." He goes, "What?" I was like, "It made it seem kind of fun to chop wood." This way, when I go to his house and he has a fire, we don't have to light 8-foot logs on fire that are all in like one big log.
That does make
Just cut 'em in
sense.
half and have
It
some
does
extra
make
things
sense.
catch.
But it's cool. It gave me a new appreciation for wood cutting. And I got to pretend that I was whacking
Because he
zombies.
lost the old appreciation for wood.
I used to love this, but it just lately I can't get a grasp of it
wood
anymore.
cutting got kind of.
But now with this axe, I love it so much more now.
I feel as though my wood
Chop
cutting
away.
is, it's got that new tingle and vibrance again.
And then John
God.
phrased it as,
That's
"I
right.
want you to have fun with your new toy." He walks in the house. He's gonna chop my wood.
Like, yeah, cut the whole pile. When I came out, he cut 2 pieces. Like, he ain't cut the whole pile.
I did my best.
Shit. You're still cutting the same damn log you hid when I was coming back out. But no, that was a good one. That was a good time. I think, but now I feel like you can survive as the last man on Earth.
That's right.
At least you know how to chop
I have a
wood.
little bit more of a
a
skill
little bit
set.
more
now.
rugged.
Yeah.
His
I'm proud of you,
beard
Paul.
grew a little more.
It did.
His beard grew just a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's pretty. He was the first guy in his family to chop wood with a splitting maul. His daddy used to just rip the trees in
Yeah.
half.
This damn tree.
Mr. Livek just rip it in half.
I actually believe that.
Now see? That's what I'm saying. But no, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening.
Mhm.
We appreciate you. We'll be back at our regular scheduled time next week at before 10 o'clock. Thanks so much. Big wet smooches.
Mwah. Damn, John.
I couldn't get the volume knob up. Let me tell you why you should date this guy. Going far, I drive the fastest car.
And that's important to you, ladies.
I was looking pristine, I'm on the cover of all the men's magazines. And a fella drafted me for that. Hurry, ladies, I'm going fast. Middle Eastern countries want me to be the dictator, and that's fine. I wish that the women wouldn't walk 20 feet behind, cause I'm the last. He's the last, he's the last. I'm the only male Olympian, victory guaranteed. And no one watches cause there's no other men's teams. It's like soccer. I'm the greatest driver and I never get a fine. But it stinks when I'm in Murray cause the kid is always mine. Put on that woman's smiley wig with that cute little butt.
Because that's important to us, guys.
Just to me, all women are squirrels and I'm the only nut cause I'm the last. On earth.
If breeding is what you're needing, then punch another reason, so proceed with seeing. He's into being kind and caring. If you've got a hot friend, then he's into sharing. He's into hockey and Twister. If you got a little niece, then he was into your sister. It's not like you have any other option. What are you gonna do? Apply for adoption?
Yeah, because that would just mean it was my kid.
Actually, that was kind of sexist. Don't do that.
Oh, come on, who died and made you king?
Well, all the men.
Because I'm the last.